Former Australian all-rounder Andy Bichel, who was a part of the 2003 Australian World Cup winning squad, relives the memory of the finals, where the mighty Aussies defeated the hapless India by 125 runs. While recalling the 2003 final, Bichel also feels that the present Indian captain Virat Kohli has the shades of Ponting and has it in him to do what the Australian skipper did in the 2003 finals.
Yeah, look, we had a great tournament going into the final. I think if you go back 18 months, we'd planned about playing the perfect game, and John Buchanan, our coach, had sort of set that out in stone, and we did. We played the perfect game. I think the fact that Glenn McGrath once again got the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar, it gave us a real strong belief after posting 360. So, but the environment was good going into the game. We'd won every game. And it was pretty cool. We had good momentum, good belief within the group, and then Ricky Ponting to do what he did in the final was very, very special on a flat surface with small boundaries. So it was thinking back now, it was so special, and it was to win a World Cup and then go through the celebrations. You might say it was very, very nice.
While setting a target of 360, Australia had removed their main target Sachin Tendulkar in the first over. Virendra Sehwag and Rahul Dravid had tried to steady the innings with their respective scores of 82 and 47, but the team was bundled out for 234, giving Australia their third World Cup trophy.
Oh, definitely. With the lineup that India had in that team, but Sachin ended up being player of the tournament, and it was going to be him that was standing between us and the World Cup at that point, and he was such an icon in the game, and I think once we got Sachin's wicket, it gave us, the group, a real strong belief to be able to go on and win. There was some rain around as well, and played its part as well. We thought we had to replay the game next day after we'd batted, but that didn't happen. We got back out in the field, and Sehwag caused us a few issues for a little while, but we managed to get him out as well. But it was a pretty special game.
From the 2003 World Cup to the 2019 edition, Bichel feels Kohli has it in him to do what Ponting did for Australia in the 2003 World Cup, to bring home the trophy.
Well, I think they said their batting order at the top of the order, just knuckling that down before the tournament, and then getting performances out of the top order. You have to get performances in a World Cup instantly, pretty much. Especially Australia are in their second game as well. So it's some big teams up front for India to get some real momentum in the tournament, which could really set them alight to go through to the back end where their games aren't so strong. But they've got some big teams in the first few games, so they're going to need performances straight away. So it's a real question for Ravi Shastri to get that right, that balance right. We've just heard Kepler-Wessels talk about Kohli batting at 4 and giving that stability and going through there. Where is MS Dhoni going to bat? Is he going to come up the order? So, it's a real question for Indian cricket to make sure they get that right, and then obviously take on those challenges. Virat Kohli might be sitting there saying, "No, I want to bat at 3," and that'd be a good thing for India as well. The fact that he is such a player that you shouldn't keep out of the game. He's a guy that can go and get 150, 160, 170 in a game and change the course of the game. So, a bit like a Ricky Ponting, I sort of said that before, that he's a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve a little bit. He plays with emotion like Ricky did, and this could be his time to do what Ricky did in the 2003 World Cup.